Thanks for joining us for today's Postnatal Beginner Series CoreMama class. This is a 10-minute class that's meant to be a precursor for our longer or full-length classes. This class in particular will help you build your tolerance to weight bearing on your hands, which you will find is a recurring theme in the CoreMama classes. Joining me today is Karen with her beautiful daughter Natalia, who just turned 4 months old yesterday. So we'll start by moving to hands and knees. This is a great position to give you face time with your baby. We'll do one exercise here in hands and knees before moving on. Inhaling deeply, drawing your belly button in toward your spine. As you exhale, lift your left knee up, looking at that knee. Inhale it back down, looking between your hands. Exhale up. Inhale down, knee hovering above the ground. Exhaling up. Inhale down. 2 more. And last one. Stay. Take the leg out straight before bending it in and coming back down. I call that exercise the fire hydrant for obvious reasons. Inhaling deeply. Same thing on the right. Right leg up. Inhale down. Exhale up. Inhale down. Exhale up. Inhale down. 2 more. And last one. Take that right leg out straight. Bend it in and down. Good work. We're going to step the left foot, then the right foot back now into the plank position. To stay here for 3 deep breaths. If you find that your wrists are already bothering you, you can come up onto your fists here for these 3 deep breaths. And you can even stay on your fists for the 3 push-ups that we're going to do that follow. So drop your knees, lift your feet, inhaling deeply here. Keep your elbows close to your body, hips in line with the body as you exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down, inhale up. Last one down, inhaling up, stepping your knees in, stretch out into a child's pose. Breathing deeply, taking the weight off the wrists for a moment, and then use an inhale to come back up. Hands under the shoulders, step left foot, then the right, back to a plank again. Strong straight line in the body, from the shoulders, through the hips, through the knees, out the heels, pressing up with the backs of the knees, reaching back with the heels, drawing the belly button in toward the spine, breathing deeply. Drop the knees, lift the feet, hips in line with the body. Inhale deeply here, exhale down, inhale up, shallow or deep, exhaling down, inhaling up. Last one, inhale up, step your knees in, 2 breaths in child's pose. Good work. Coming forward to hands and knees once more. Taking the left leg back behind you and the right hand forward for the bird dog. So your right arm and left leg are trying to be parallel to the ground here. Going for length, really, not necessarily height. Lower down slowly, shift. Right leg, stretching back. Left hand stretching forward. If you're visually focusing intently on something, it can help you keep your balance. Looking at your baby can help you keep your balance. Lower down slowly. Once more each side. Left leg back. Right hand forward. Breathing deeply. And down. Last one. Right leg back. Left hand forward. Good. Lower down slowly. Walk your hands over to the right side to make space for your left foot. Stepping that left foot forward, lift your right knee up on those toes in a lunge position. Breathing deeply here, pressing the heel back and up with the back of the knee, drawing in the perineum, activating the pelvic floor for a strong Kegel contraction here, helping the inside recover as well. Then drop your knee down, relax your foot, placing the top of the foot down, and let the front of your right hip sink forward and down just for a breath. Before you walk your hands back, take your left leg straight and release. Chest toward the floor. Getting that left knee as straight as possible for a nice stretch here on the back of the thigh, behind the knee. Inhale to come forward. Tuck your toes under and lift to that lunge once more, drawing in for a strong Kegel contraction for 3 deep breaths here. Really active, strong right leg, reaching back with the heel, pressing up with the back of the knee. Then lower down slowly. Relax the foot, let that hip sink forward just for a breath. And then walk back. Left leg straight, chest toward the floor. Good work. Nice strong stretch. Coming forward, swing that left foot around, coming back to hands and knees with the hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Then step the left foot, then the right, back to a plank. Feeling that strong straight line in your body. 3 deep breaths in plank. Focusing on drawing the belly button in toward the spine. And then drop your knees, lift your feet. Inhale deeply here. Exhale down for a shallow or a deep push-up. Inhale back up, hips in line with the body. Exhaling down, inhaling up. Last one, down. Inhale up, step the knees in. Child's pose. 2 breaths here. And then we'll repeat that sequence once more, building your tolerance for push-ups, which is also a recurring theme in the CoreMama and later the PowerMama classes. Coming back up to hands and knees, step that left foot, then the right back. Focusing on maintaining that strong straight line in the body. Just being in plank is a strong exercise. Drop the knees. Lift the feet. Up on your fists if you need to be. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. Last push up. Down. Inhaling up. Good. And walk your hands. Walk your knees in, rather, to stretch out in a child's pose. Coming up to hands and knees, bringing the hands over to the left, stepping the right foot forward, lift your left knee, finishing up with the lunge on the left side, activating a strong pelvic floor contraction for a Kegel exercise here. As you press back with your heel, reach up with the back of your knee, but allowing the front of the hip to open. Drop that knee, release the foot, hip sinks forward for a breath. Beautiful. And then walk the hands back. Right knee straight, chest toward the floor. Good. One more deep breath here. Really releasing forward. And then Come back to weight on the hands. Tuck your toes under, lift that back knee. Finishing up with this last lunge series. Reaching back with the heel, pressing up with the back of the knee, drawing in that strong pelvic floor contraction. And then lower the knee, relax the foot, let the hip sink forward and down. Breathing deeply. Walk the hands back. Take that right knee straight. Release the chest forward. Last stretch of this series. Breathing deeply. Good. And use an inhale to rise. Bring that foot around and we'll come to sit. Good. Concluding another of our CoreMama Postnatal Beginner Series classes. Thanks very much for joining us, and thanks to you, Karen and Natalia.